Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Unfound Podcast channel. On YouTube, I'm, of course, Unfound's host, Ed Densel. As the title says, this is part 2 of the map analysis for the disappearance of Joel Akridge. If you've watched part 1, you know that I had to do that while I was in Pennsylvania, seeing my father. I do not have a tripod there, so it's a little difficult to do the maps the way I like to do them. So now that I'm back in Florida, I can get a little deeper into this, and of course there won't be any shaking of the camera either. Please give this video a thumbs up. Please consider subscribing to this channel in the bottom right hand corner. If you'd like to support what we do here, if you like the content we provide here on YouTube, but of course on iTunes, Spotify, everywhere else, please consider joining this channel for the very, very, very low price of $3 a month. All right, what's going to be different about this part 2 is that I'm going to do a little street view and be a little more technical on these explanations. Of course, what you are looking at in the middle of the screen right here with the red dot is where Joel lived with the rest of his family, including the guest for that episode, his sister Patricia. So the explanation was that when he left that day, instead of going this way west, of course out of the house this would be going to the right, this way of course our left, but going west he was supposed to go down here, usually allegedly went over here and then went straight down Amber Drive to Buena Vista Road. Instead, what happened that day, it seems, is he went out this way and went east. And then at some point, just a few minutes later, he goes back this way. And that's when the red car was going this direction. There was a bus going down here that obscured what Patricia, the nurse could see of Joel's actions after that. Now, if you're wondering what house that Patricia was talking about, and in the episode, it is this one right here. Seems to have a pool or something in the backyard, but it is this house right there where she said she has seen that red car sitting out front. We could do a street view of that if you would like. And this view, we're going to go back up this direction. We're going to go right here to this house, right? This is the house she was talking about. It was not that one. There is a red car outside of that one, as you can see. But that is not the house she was talking about. She's talking about this house with this driveway right here, if you were wondering. All right, so, and forgive my voice, this is what happens when you do your singing exercises and you feel like blasting some tunes for an hour. So, we'll zoom out. So, the way to get down to Buena Vista Road, and why don't we just do a street view for it, is we go down this way. And let me turn this so I can make sure you're seeing what I'm saying. So we'll go down here. We get down to the street, this intersection. We turn left or south. And we follow this the whole way down to Buena Vista Road. You can see there's many houses, many other roads. Got something gated off here to the left. Here, and then eventually we get to this, there's a light there, and you can see it's not, I mean, you know, we're going a little click by click, but here we are. All right, here is where the rest of the story starts. Let me just go back here a little bit. This is the little center here. You can see where there's a barber shop and some other items in here. Now remember, this is this picture, look up there, is from April 2022. This area looked a little different back in 2015, but there you can see a barber shop, etc. Now, the big difference is when you get up to the intersection here, you now see that a Family Dollar is there. And once again, I'm going to move this a little to there. Okay. That was not there. And in fact, if I change the date and I go back to 2012, you'll see that was originally a car wash there. And that car wash was there in 2015, sometime between then and this date taken, this picture taken in April 22. You can see the change. So that area, that Family Dollar was not there in 2015. So once we go back here, you can also see this little area right here is also changed. Just keep your eye on that Amber Vista Plaza. I will change it to October 2012, and you can see there's a Dollar General store, and that is the Dollar General that Patricia mentioned. It is not the Family Dollar. The Family Dollar at the corner did not exist at that time. So you can see, once again, toggling between these two pictures, that the stores in that particular center have changed. So I'm actually going to keep it for the on the October 2012 picture for uses here. Now, unfortunately, though, it changed. Let's see. All right, so there's Dollar General. We are in 2012 land. And now we're back to, maybe it's not going to allow me to do that. All right. Anyway, way over here is, and it won't allow me to go down that street. This is the storage area. And as best as I can tell from what Patricia has explained to me, and we'll go up this little street to get a better view, there is a camera. Maybe I have to go even a little farther because that stop sign is in the area. All right, if we zoom in on this, there is a camera right in here. And or it's over at this little building over here to the side, right there, somewhere in there. There's a camera pointing toward us, although it's not meant to necessarily be pointing out to Amber Drive. It's actually just trying to catch people coming down this road. And we know all these storage units, you can access them 24/7, but you have to have a key, a passcode, some sort of card or something like that. And the owner certainly wants to know, if there are any funny business going on, for security issues. But the way I understand it, that camera, and this is the tree that Patricia was talking about, obscured something going on in this area right here where it looked like somebody was getting attacked. And then they went out of view off here to the left, and we still don't know what the results of that were. But that happened right in this area. Of course, this would be right next to where Joel was allegedly seen that day at this little plaza over here. So we could imagine a theory. He's walking from here. He's going this direction. Somebody accosts him. Somebody attacks him. Somebody pulls up, tries to talk to him, and something happens. No proof that happened, but if we're going by Patricia's word, she said it looked like something happened on the video, but maybe she's just seeing what she wants to see. So this is the corner store that she mentioned. This is what she's talking about. As you can see from the colors, it is a shell store, but they called it the corner store. This is seemingly where Joel was headed that day. So given that this attack seemed to happen in this area over here, and this is where Joel was headed, there might be some logic there that it was Joel who was the one who was attacked. No proof of that. So now we can see, going up here to the intersection, we see how close this was, or this is, to this main road of Buena Vista Road. Very busy, lots of cars, even no matter if it was 2015 or now. And once again, I remind you that this Family Dollar was not there in 2015. I will change it just so you can see what it looked like at the time. And then I'll change it back. So now I want to, so this is the area. Joel was supposed to come up to this area, and he had done so many times before, then turned around, went straight back down that way of Amber Drive, getting to the road that he lived on, make a right, and he was supposed to come back home. We know it's really not that far. It's like a mile out to this area. So now I want to show you this crystals and how far it is away. So we'll go back to a satellite view. And once again, to show you, this camera's pointing this direction. Allegedly, some attack, it looked like, happened right in that area. So we zoom out, and that crystals is way over here. It's over in this plaza right in here. Now you can see he would have had to have walked or maybe taken the service streets, but he had to walk over here. I think I figured out it was 2 miles from where he lived to walk over to this area. This is where somebody, an employee at this Crystals, which is like a fast food place of some type, I've never been in one, said that Joel was in there maybe even 2 days in a row, not acting like himself. He really wouldn't say much, didn't buy anything. He was offered some water, and that was about it. You can choose to believe whether that actually happened or not. But that is where this is. So to zoom this out further, here is the road coming out down here, and here's where the crystals is over here, and this is where Joel lived with his sister and others at the time. Hard to say. This is I can tell you that the opinions on this disappearance are as wide-ranging as I've ever seen for an Unfound episode, because I'm doing this video now on August 5th. The episode has been out for about, over a week now, and so a lot of people have gotten to voice their opinions, lots of different ones, including from other members of his family who, dare I say, are suspicious of Patricia herself. So that's the main location. He was here. He was supposed to be going down here. Something happened. And the video that the police, I guess, eventually got happened down here. And it seemed to fit in the timeline of the Joel would have been in that area at approximately the same time. No proof, though, that he was attacked or anything like that. So that is part 2, map analysis, the map analysis for the disappearance of Joel Akridge. I'm hoping that you watched both of them. Please give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe to this channel. Support what we do here by hitting the join button below. And I'll talk to you again very soon.